Hello everyone, welcome to a video of Open Great League Week 2 of this season. We're going to showcase a little bit of Shadow Charizard this time. I used it myself in the Great League Remix, which I loved by the way, in combination with Dunsparce. And I really like that core. I don't think it's that good for Open Great League, but the man who inspired me to use Dunsparce at the Stuttgart Regional, the regional why I also didn't make a video last week of Remix, is gonna showcase a team with Shadow Zard. Now, the team triple lose to Azumarill, but all three Pokemon, well, Zard not really that much, have decent play there. There is Medicham, Noctowl, which is basically an unbreakable core. Only Frostless gets close to breaking that. And Shadow Zard is like a very good generalist, if not against a pure water like Lantern or Azumarill. But to bait out Lantern, EJB uses the Noctowl. Noctowl with Shadow Ball is, even in its worst matchup, still pretty okay. Obviously not against Basti, but other than that, it does fine. Shadow Zard is also the one Pokemon that's very fragile here. Medicham and Noctowl are quite bulky, but Shadow Zard is fragile and needs the shields. Trust me, it's really, really fragile. Let's take a look at some of these battles. EJB submitted 5, or actually 6 battles, 1 bonus battle of a very satisfying win. We'll see that soon. Here we go. He's almost at veteran with this team here. The first matchup, Medicham into Registeel. You loses in the Zero Shoes actually, but I don't think the opponent stays in. He indeed goes into Shadow Sableye immediately, and Shadow Sableye, as a Shadow Sableye user myself, I know that Shadow Sableye wins the Zero Shields here, so that's so for EJB here. Let's see. I'm pretty sure the Sableye should get to 2 moves. It actually goes for a Power Gem, which is not the way. This is not the way. If you go straight Power Gem and Noctowl no shields, you will not get a shield advantage at all. Because it doesn't KO and he won't get to another foul play. Now this Registeel comes back in and is, I guess, going to try and farm down this Noctowl. I'm not sure if Noctowl will get to 2 Shadow Balls here, but 1 Shadow Ball will help Noctowl or Medicham a lot here, because again, Medicham loses the Zero Shields. And the opponent swaps into Altaria right away to snipe this Noctowl. And this Sky Attack is huge for EJB, because this will bring this Altaria into almost Dragon Claw range. Now, you'll see how fragile Shadow Zard is, because the Dragon Breath do so much. It really helps though the Wing Attack is buffed, because your next Dragon Claw is only 4 Wing Attacks, but I don't think you get to 3 here. You don't see it, but the Altaria is shielded there. I think EJB only really wants to get another shield here and then take it out with the Medicham. If you preserve the Zard now, you might be able to get energy later on that Registeel again. So this should be very safe for EJB to do so. The worst that can happen is that the opponent catches on his own Registeel and that you don't get energy for the Altaria to take it out. But I highly doubt that happens here. The Registeel does come in indeed. Zap Cannon will do about 45% damage, and 2 will take out the Medicham. But the thing is, if the Medicham gets taken out, then EJB can get energy on his Charizard. So the opponent still is not in a great spot here. And if you let the Registeel get farmed down, then the Medicham comes out with an Ice Punch. So there's not much you can do here. As you can see, if the opponent now takes out the Medicham, he does throw the Focus Blast to not take it out. But if he did, then the Zard could farm it down to get to a Dragon Claw. So not much the opponent could do here. Medicham wins the CMP against Altaria and wins the game. Well played by EJ. I mean, maybe a little bit difficult to lose, but it wasn't an easy match either, right? Because he does have really hard Altaria answers. I believe this battle is against Ventusky, one of the best players from LATAM. And this is a Corebreaker Deoxys defense. That is a very tough Pokemon to deal with. And I think Ventusky waited a counter earlier, that's why he didn't sneak. But Deoxys wins this quite convincingly, counters plus 2 Thunderbolts, take out Medicham, and Medicham's Ice Punches are quite bad. So you win this pretty convincingly as the Deoxys. But DJ might, oh, he actually no-shields this. I don't think this Thunderbolt will, oh, it's a Psycho Boost. Psycho Boost is pretty strong, it doesn't kill just yet, and Ventusky catches on Frostlass. Well, I don't know. I don't know. That's gonna be tough. You are a fire type here, but it takes quite a long to get there. The power snows hit pretty hard here. Man, Vatuski does not respect the Trevenant or Sableye at all. Holy moly. Um, I'm guessing EJB is gonna build to those two Dragon Claws here and does so many wing attacks that now this Dragon Claw might KO. Shadowzard again is very fragile, and look at how much a simple Dragon Claw already did there. Believe Ventusky has some energy on that Deoxys, so if it comes back in, that might take out the Zard, but looks like EJB CMPs again on this. Does this take it out? I don't think it does, but it gets shielded regardless. May have taken it out. Looks like Ventusky might be weak to this Charizard in the back, so he is shielding, and in the back is a Noctowl. Now, if you can land a Blast Burn here, oh man, that would do so much. Let's see what is going to happen here. Dragon Claw comes in, it does get shielded. Do you get to the Blast Burn now? Instead, he catches the sky. This is just disrespectful, to be honest. This is disrespectful. And this Noctowl makes sense when you're so weak to ghosts. Blast Burn coming in. This is going to do massive damage. And Deoxys is not going to take out the Noctowl in the back anymore from EJB. Looks like Ventusky gave up there. That was a sick catch. We play against AK John again. He was in the video from yesterday as well. And we know the team. He's running Lantern Double Ghost. And EJB kind of has the answers for this. But John makes an amazing play here. This is an amazing play. And maybe the play he kind of needs. Because he catches the Psychic, double resisted on Sableye. In comes the hard answer for the Sableye, and with that Psychic, the Wing Attacks plus Shadow Ball might take it out before this Sableye gets to 2 moves. Now, normal Sableye needs a Foul Play in return to take out Noctowl, so I think you can safely no-shield this as EJB. He does no-shield this return, and the Sableye won't get to a Foul Play. So now the Lantern does have quite some energy, and I think John is very happy to have baited out this Sableye, because there is a Trevenant in the back. But little does John know that there's another freaking flyer in the back. The timer is somewhat misaligned though, because John came in immediately here with his Lantern, and now this Medicham is stuck. He's stuck, step bro, but not for long. Now he can go into the Charizard. Wing attacks are gonna add up a lot. I think with the energy advantage, this Trevenant can still, or sorry, the Shadow Claw advantage, the Trevenant can probably still put in quite some work here. They CMP on this Dragon Claw. Charizard wins a lot of CMP. It's very fragile. And it does get shielded. I think a C-Bomb even chunks on Zard, to be honest. But you might not even want to chunk on this Charizard, because you want the farm down on Lantern, probably. Lantern walls Charizard, so it could be a good farm down. I'm pretty sure that's undercharged. In comes the Lantern. I think a Blast Burn still does about 35%, to be honest, because Charizard's so attack weighted. But EJ goes instead for one Dragon Claw, and he wasn't able to throw another one. This might cost him now. I'm pretty sure that if John gets to that Thunderbolt, which is takes pretty long to get to, that he wins this battle. Even a Surf with the Water Guns might do it. It looks like this counter barely takes out that Lantern, and EJB wins that battle. A very close game. Now, this is the bonus battle. This is the bonus battle. We lead Maddie into Bastiodon. For all my cultured friends, you will enjoy this battle. I obviously also am a lover of degenerate teams, but I also like to see them take them down with a Shadow Charizard team. We all probably know what is in the back when the opponent says up a Shadow Torterra. That's probably something like another Razor Lever or a Medicham or a Trevenant, which means that EJB looks very fine here. The Shadow Ball, a good addition for Noctowl. Chunks a little bit on this Bastiodon. He might actually get it to half HP. That's pretty impressive for Noctowl. I was not aware it could do this at all. And that will farm down this Noctowl. Now, the Bastiodon is going to throw a Flamethrower. This does nothing on Medicham. It's non-stab. Bastiodon is bulky. And in the back is indeed the victory bell. That is a good game, I guess. Alright, Medicham into Buzzwole. This is a good lead for Medicham, but you probably want to swap in your bird at some point, Simply because with Buzzwole usually comes Steel types. He tries to catch a move on the Noctowl, and in comes a Lantern. Lantern is the worst for his backline, so I'm guessing EJ is very happy to have baited this out. Shadow Ball comes in. Wing attacks are resisted on Lantern. They don't do anything here. And this Thunderbolt probably will take out the Noctowl. EJB actually shields it. I'm pretty sure you lose this with a shield up even. I'm pretty sure that Lantern can no shield this and still win this matchup. I don't think you really needed that. But I don't think it also doesn't make much difference, because now your Medicham can counter it down. Otherwise, he couldn't. It had to throw a Psychic. Now he counters down. He has energy for the Buzzwole. Buzzwole has to respect a Psychic. I mean, even Ice Punch already does so much. Lantern comes out with another move. It has no HP. It has like no HP. Still gets to another move here. And that benefits this Buzzwole a lot. The CMP on this doesn't matter. EJB still has that Psychic that the Buzzwole has to respect. Even debuff would take it out. And now we're going to see what is in the back here. EJB swaps into the Shadow Charizard. Those wing attacks do a lot. And in the back is a Noctowl. Now with an energy advantage. With the energy advantage this Zard has, it might actually win the once here. Straight Blast Burn. Here it comes. That does so much damage. And at this point, it's kind of over. This Noctowl kind of gets destroyed by Shadow Charizard if it like gets a bait or just somehow lands the Blast Burn, because it does so much. I think a superpower might even take out this Buzzwole, but even if, it wouldn't matter as much. So those were the battles from EJB with the Shadow Charizard. I really dig the Shadow Charizard. Almost brought it to Stuttgart as well for competitive play. That just shows how convinced I am of Wing Attack Charizard in the current meta. And I think it will be an absolute staple in Ultra League as well. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the battles, EJB. And hope you have a good one. Bye.